Back on 25th of September, I posted on Instagram the situation of the US dollar or the DXY, where I did say that in general we are in a range since, as we can see here, since November 2022. The price came into this range and created the first bottom and then second bottom. And then I did say, even before 25th of September, when we see perfect double top like that, that means that there is a lot of liquidity underneath, which means most probably price will come to liquidate this double bottom, collect all the stop losses from here, and then start to move to the upside, right? So that's one thing when it comes to psychology of market. But second, also understanding how ranges are working, it's very critical and important. Why? Because in general, we do see fake outs in both sides when we are talking about ranges. And that was another sign that I did expect that there will be a fake out, okay? And what happened, as we could see, that the price broke below with a very strong bearish candle, which simply created this fear into the market, collected all stop losses underneath, and convinced a new traders that the price will start to move to the downside. But what happened later, price came back straight away inside the range. And then, as we can see here, I called it fake out. And then in this post, which I'm talking about on 25th of September, I did say that usually when we see a fake out in one side, we will see the exact similar fake out with the same volume, almost the same size to the other side, okay? And as you can see here, I just calculated this. As you can see, I calculated like, okay, this is the size of the fake out, and then I take this rectangle, copy paste to the upper side, and you can come back to this post on 25th of September, okay? What happened that the price came and we have the almost fake out happen to the other side, okay? And this is something which I was calling since 25th of September. Here, by understanding that it doesn't mean that you have to use it to make profit out of the market, you can also use it to protect yourself from losing money into the market, okay? Let's move right now to the daily time frame. What do we see? And especially if we zoom in to this part, okay? Let's go even to the 4 hours time frame. If we look at this part, we could see here that we have the last higher low on the daily time frame, okay? And then we could see, let me remove this, we could see that we have another double bottom right now, 1 and 2. Similar to the situation here, what we usually see in the market, that when we have perfect double bottom or perfect double top, price usually will come to liquidate it before moving to the other side. And what happened, this is what I was telling to the guys in the community, 1, 2, and then the price broke below to collect liquidity. Again, as we can see, with a strong bearish candle. And the next candle, what happened? Price come back and continues a move higher. Okay, so this is the current situation. Keeping in mind that also we are in a wedge pattern. So wedge patterns are very similar to the ranges when it comes to the fake outs to both sides. Okay, to both sides in the market, we will see usually fake outs. Okay, so keeping in mind that, and as we could see that inside this fake out area, which I called, that we started to see a head and shoulder formation, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, okay? So that's also another sign that probably we will start to see price to decline from here, from this area back to the range somehow, okay? So keeping that in mind as well. Okay, as we can see, then price, if we take this here and we go to the 1 hour time frame, we can see that almost we had also a perfect, if we put it that way, we can see that we almost had a perfect double bottom once again. And what the price did, oops, sorry, what the price did. Again, the price came to liquidate this, to break below these two perfect double bottom, and then the price start to move higher. Okay, now what is the situation with the US dollar? Okay, keeping in mind that, as I said, that we have a wedge pattern, which we will see in general in the market a lot, okay, sorry, which usually we see in the market quite often, okay, and understanding that there are always fake outs on both sides. But looking at what we see right now, here we have this head and shoulder formation, okay, but in the meantime, what concerns me at this point here, this level in specific, what I would say for now, that I would expect that so far price might come to liquidate it here, and then we might see we might see price to drop, if any. Okay, so keep that in mind. So far it's very important right now to see how the price will behave from this area. As I said, price might come to liquidate this lower high and then move to the downside. But we have also another scenario. If we could see the price on the weekly candle manage to break above this level and close above, so then we would say that we will wait for a retest next week, and then we will be looking later for the move up. So this is what I would say right now, how I do look at the dollar index, okay, and based on that, simply it influences the rest of the market. So it's very important and very critical to see what will happen here right now, especially at this level. Okay, there are a lot of things happening right now in the market, like the war between Palestine and like Israel, and there is this tension between US and China. There's a war between Russia and Ukraine. So all these things definitely influence the market heavily. But in general, we are right now in all this red area. It's a fake out, similar to the fake out which is here. And inside this fake out, let's say, area, we are in a wedge pattern. Okay, so it's very critical to see how the weekly candle will close. As I said, maybe we will come to liquidate this area here, this lower high, and then we will start to see the price decline. That's scenario number one. Scenario number two, which is I will see how the weekly candle will close. If it closed above, then I will wait for the retest. And if the retest is valid, then I will start to buy the US dollar versus other currencies. That's all, guys, for this video. Thanks for watching.